absolutely will be interesting. Obviously, a lot of eyes are going to be on the mid lane for this one. We already talked about how Faker's not going to be starting today. It will be Clozer, who did recently come of age, and so he will be able to play in pro play. I'm expecting a lot from him, to be honest. Even spring where it was like, wow, his Kennen is actually really good. But then there were other days where it's like, wow, where's Smet?
Yeah.
And that's generally, you know, not what you want to be asking. As you see here, guys, Clozer born 2003. He is 17 years old. He is just now able to play in professional play here in Korea. But the Lux is very interesting coming out here. Another decent counter into the Rakan.
Orianna is going to come in. This is a lot of magic damage, but look at T1's team composition and ask yourself, well, how do they really get access to magic resistance without compromising their build? Went for the mana route, and Effort is going to whiff on the knock-up attempt. Cuz is down here. Ooh, that clipped aiming.
Why did he stand in that?
The onus isn't on them to really force anything. Nice snare.
Oh, the heal has to come out here from Effort as here comes Cuz. The flash comes in, but the immediate teleport from the top lane. And Olaf is here too, as Soan gonna get a very nice ultimate. Down will go Teddy, and the flat ultimate is not gonna do anything as they're looking for Effort. There's the flash axe as Bono puts him in the death chamber. As aiming gonna get incredibly low, nearly dies to the cannon. Bono gets a triple kill, but here comes Clozer looking to clean it up as the Zoe does. He's gonna get two. And, well, he misses that, but it doesn't matter as the more sparkles will pick up a triple for the debuting mid laner of T1.
Yeah, and he picks up a flash as well. Again, yeah, this is actually really bad for the Zoe. So let's take a look at how this all happens. Snare by Lux. It's really brutal for T1 to try to play this, and this is why Xayah Rakan, when it comes in early, it can get answered. The lightning misses by Cuz, and this is T1 forcing things because they feel a little split under pressure because all the lanes are getting a little neutralized. Teleport comes in from Soan. Axes by Bono really on point, and at this point, they could just disengage and try to run away, but Clozer... Yeah. Well... Nonetheless, triple kill for Clozer.
And then he sees Zoe and he's like, oh crap, I gotta go back. I don't know what Effort's doing here.
What is he? Hello? They are sitting out of their minds right now. I just want to point that out, by the way. Cuz Vadimir's engage. It's going to be really hard to play. I don't know how Teddy is expected to enter fights. This was the weirdest thing in the world. I wish I could come up with something that he was trying to do.
The Lux, yeah, the Lux is going to get in range maybe for a laser, but with Bono backing away, it looks like they just want to give that one up.
Remember, Ash Arrow, it's going to be up soon, and aiming, he can shoot that from downtown and spark his electricity.
And base off of Pokemon as well. Like, but somehow, Soan able to feel the pressure. Clozer's coming up here. And it's kind of an awkward spot here. He's taking a lot of axes, and now with the Ragnarok, he's going to try to run on him. Clozer will flash away. Soan in a little bit of trouble. That's going to be a missed Paddle Star. And now another heal. It's going to have to be picked up, by the way. But somehow, Soan able to feel the pressure. Clozer's coming up here. And it's kind of an awkward spot here. He's taking a lot of axes, and now with the Ragnarok, he's going to try to run on him. Clozer will flash away. So in a little bit of trouble. That's going to be a missed Paddle Star. And now another heal. It's going to have to be picked up. By the way,
you're looking to just open up the game immediately after that dragon is captured. Bono, here we go.
Yeah, they're going to force the Ragnarok. That's another missed Paddle Star. As he's not able to follow up there. He's able to hit the bubble this time around, but again, not able to bridge the distance onto Kuro. I feel like you've got this bed Zoe. She needs to be doing the damage, right? Teddy's not really online right now. You need your mid laner to be doing it. Kana's not going to do it. And that's going to kind of give up the river here over to the side of KT, who will take this free Drake T1 against Vlad, Zoe, Xayah. But either way, right now, KT kind of in control of this one, although we do have a bunch of turrets falling here. Bottom is going to go the way of KT, but mid goes the way of T1. So definitely a nice win for them there. As
they can zone control endlessly with Ori and Ashe. We got a bit of a fight.
Oh, that missed Q is big for Zoan. He might be just dead here. One more empowered Q, and that's going to be the end of that. It's definitely a little bit of a weird start to that fight, as now Ragnarok has to be blown here.
On this flat. Okay, well, he's dead. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, it was a nice pickup, and then all of a sudden it was.
Yeah.
And it's just sort of like one of those days where, you know, you wake up and everything's just starting to go wrong.
Yeah. You end up, you know, you start with a headache, and yeah, it's a little bit of a headache now for Kuro. He's going to get flashed on. The Volibear ultimate will be very effective. Super effective, even as Effort he's gonna stay alive.
Okay. Cool.
And by the way, that was the second turret.
These days is the locket of the Iron Solari picked up.
탑 싸운다. 탑 누구 온지 알려줘.
Let me know who's coming top.
나이스.
Nice. And then right here, I mean, this is a pretty bread and butter pickup. It's actually going to be T1 getting the Cloud Dragon. So that is nice for them. It buys them a lot of time to continue to scale. I'm not going to lie to you and pretend that 10% CDR on any of their ults is that important. It's not.
No.
And yeah, I'm really curious what happened here with the turret. So it's on Effort. There's no way he wasn't in range.
The angle, he was so far up against the wall, I think,
yeah,
that he actually just angled it really nicely.
It really looked like that was going to be a 1-for-1.
So QSS for the Ashe, just to make sure he can deal with the engage. And speaking of which, Sowan will be forced to flash away. And that is all the action we have in store for you tonight.
And you see, some of the Orianna E's, you really, in spots like this, wish that you just had Seraphs in order to give larger shields to your teammates, especially.
They're going in.
Yeah.
They're not wasting any time as the Featherstorm is down, but Teddy desperately trying to kite it out, but he cannot. And finally, the rest of T1 is going to come in. But the Ashe getting so much value. Sowan, though, kind of baiting his team into this one. Kana in the back line aiming. In the front is just going to get blown up. As now Bono can't do it alone. The triple kill goes to Cuz, who is untouchable. The Clozer not going to be able to find Kuro on the way out, but somehow KT started that one so nicely, and all of a sudden threw it all away.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest counter throws I think I've ever seen. Baron, I can't imagine a world where they would ever lose this. Let's take a look at how this all transpires. So Teddy going on a bit of an adventure, being forced to use Featherstorm. That was a beautiful cleanse on the Ashe ultimate. Bono finds his way in there. Rakan on the quickness, not able to do anything against the Ragnarok. Lux Laser misses, and for some unholy reason,
93 now.
KT Tushin leading the charge as support Lux. I mean, it doesn't even look real, the level of throw that this is. They funnel in like flies with their weakest champions first for no reason.
And then Sowan with like 30% health is like, I'm just going to all-time unkillable.
Not in the sense that they're buying necessarily atrocious items, they're just not buying the right things that they actually need.
So many items that will be used to eventually counter it. Effort is really, he's going on walks. The bottom lane of T1 do not look very clean tonight, I have to say. And got to be careful about that here. You're in a good spot now with your scaling. You have Xayah and Vlad online. You have your fed Zoe. And everything's looking pretty nice here with the Baron push coming through. Still a minute left as Cuz really is untouchable, by the way. He's got Stone Plate here on the Volibear, can just hop out. They're nearly going to kill Olaf on the backside as Clozer. Getting a little bit too close, but it's going to be okay in the end.
Do what his name says. Adams, Xayah as well finally has picked up the Hex Drinker, which is very nice against the Kennen, Lux, and Orianna. Red buff is being fought over. Can Cuz steal it away? There's no, now T1 gonna allocate a couple other members to come over with him.
I mean, maybe?
No, he's losing about 10% HP each time.
Yeah, well,
or 5.
Like 5%? But either way, when the damage is gonna come out, it's way too late from KT. As we have no response.
The Grievous wounds, I mean, you just have Volibear pick up. You either have Volibear pick up Bramblevast or
Kana. He's trying to go 1v2, nearly able to, and he is going to be able to shut down Sowan, but he beats Cuz into an awkward spot. At least the Stone Plate does 0. And now KT in a little bit of an awkward spot. Looking to try to zone
he got the bubble?
He does, and he's going to 1v1 that Orianna, and that's going to be the end of this fight. The rest of them going to go falling down like flies, as Clozer is going to be able to close out the team fight, as now finally T1 will be able to push in and take the win.
Yeah, and the two most important champions to T1's team composition are the ones that stand tall at the end of it, and I'm pretty sure with their AP values they're able to just completely tap these turrets and bring them down. Yeah, this is going to be a very easy pick up for T1. So, Clozer in his debut performance going to be 5-0-4. He did lose to Shopkeeper, but rookie mistake, not the end of the world. And that's going to be the game for T1. And we'll see if he actually manages to stay in for game number 2. Doesn't look like he's picking up any of his equipment.
I'd imagine they'd give him another shot. I don't think that...
I don't think he performed badly.
Yeah, and I think the fact that T1 would even let him play, we had them bait in KT and eventually give that win in the team fight over to T1. Took 37 minutes, but it was a slow climb up to about 8,000 gold there.